we'll demonstrate how to use a workload template page. So once you land on the template landing page, such as this one, all you'll do is click on this blue button that says use this workflow. This template is to create a new estimate for a job in ServiceTitan when an eBid is created in PEP Cloud. So in order to use this template, you first click on the blue button, use this workflow, and it will deploy this layout in the workload editor page. From here, all you're going to do is click on step 1, which is a trigger step, which will kick off the workflow. So we're going to configure this event in PEP Cloud, which will be listening for when eBids get created. And what you'll do is go to Account and select your PEP account. If you don't have a list here to choose from the drop-down, you may see a blue button that says Sign into PEP, and you'll click that button, and essentially you'll be adding your API key from the PEP Cloud interface. So right here are some on-screen instructions for you to follow that tells you where to get that API key. Once you find it, paste it into this box and hit Yes, Continue. And this will close, and you come over here and then you'll see it in the drop-down. So I'm going to select my PEP number 3 and I'm going to hit Continue. And now, instead of hitting Test Trigger, we're going to click on Customize Triggered Data. So we'll click on that, and then we'll go back here to this template page, and under Additional Resources, we're going to copy this entire box here all the way down to the end where this other squiggly bracket is located. So I'm just going to hit Control-C to copy that, and I'm going to come back here to Workload, and I'm going to paste that right in there. And I'm going to hit Submit, and now we have our sample trigger data for PEP Cloud. I'm going to hit Continue and save and close on this middle step, nothing to do there. Finally, on this action step, I'm going to open that up by clicking it. I'm going to make sure that my ServiceTitan account is selected. If you don't have anything selected, be sure to select it from your drop-down, and if you don't have a drop-down, you may be seeing a blue box that says Sign in to ServiceTitan. It does essentially the same as clicking here. So when you click on the blue button, if you don't have already a list in your drop-down, it'll ask you for this information: a tenant ID from ServiceTitan, a ServiceTitan client ID, and a ServiceTitan client secret. Those 3 things together, once you find them and enter them here correctly, you'll hit Yes, Continue, and then the system will be available here for you to choose. So you click on that, you'll hit Continue. This action really shouldn't be touched. One important thing to note here in your ServiceTitan price book is that you should have a SKU item in your price book called painting materials for this to work. So that's very important. And likewise, you'll need a SKU ID and name called painting labor in order for this template to work properly. So ensure that you have painting labor in your SKU under services, and make sure you have painting materials in your SKU name and ID under painting equipment, or under equipment in your price book. And outside of that, nothing else to do. Just hit Continue, and don't test and verify this. It'll throw an error. Just close out the step, and then come over here in the upper right corner and make sure that your workflow is activated. So just click it once to turn it on. It'll have a green illuminated switch like this. That'll indicate that your workflow is now active, and every time an eBid gets created in your PEP account, it's going to create an estimate for the appropriate job in ServiceTitan. Thank you.